with the election process this fall and just the general conditions in media, we are aware that social media is becoming ever more important as a true means for people to get their news and find out what's going on, what's significant. So I wanted to do a quick little video about how to culture jam, and the emphasis is for baby boomers or people who maybe aren't all that familiar with technology. So I'm starting here with a Twitter page, and this is just a typical page on Twitter. Um, the trends is the timeline is here, just running down the middle, and the trends are over to the left. If you have a Twitter account, log on to Twitter, scroll down a little bit, look to the left, and you'll find the trends. Now this is United States trends, and you can change that. You can make it local. There are a few different options, but probably unless you're very involved in something locally, you probably will have more of an impact culturally if you use the United States trends, assuming that you are in the United States. So the way you can use this as a tool to communicate is just go through the trends and see if there's anything that you're particularly interested in, anything that represents your political point of view. It's Sunday morning as I'm recording this, so there's a lot of there are a lot of sports issues that are trending right now, which is probably pretty typical for weekends. And this weekend was the Ohio State-Michigan game, so big football weekend, big sports weekend. If someone famous has recently died, you'll typically find them in the trends. After the election, there were trends about, expressing to Obama what you thought about his terms in office, and so this is the starting place. This is your inspiration here. Now, I know none of these is terribly inspiring right now, so you can also do a search of Twitter to find. Up at the top there's a and I'm not going to show you my personal Twitter bar, but up at the top next to your avatar and next to the quill pen that you click when you want to write a tweet, is a search bar. Search Twitter with a little magnifying glass next to it. You can use that to search trends. If you're not finding any trend that you're interested in, you can do a search term. And I did that this morning, and I searched Pizzagate, hashtag Pizzagate, because I know that is a significant issue that is developing and continues to develop. And at the top there's a place where you can click latest accounts or top. Now I clicked latest because if you want to be really relevant, you find the most recent things, and so Pizzagate is trending, and to some extent. If you don't know what Pizzagate is, it has to do with the Podesta emails and how pedophilia among the upper echelons of the Democratic Party, and I'm not picking on the Democrats. This is a worldwide elite issue, but just for now, Pizzagate. That's what Pizzagate is. It's about pedophilia. It's about it sort of relates to sex trafficking, and so that is a personal interest of mine right now. I really am hoping to see that fully exposed. It's been exposed through WikiLeaks, but I'm really hoping that people will keep the pressure up on that so that it's fully exposed and offenders are brought to justice. So I searched for Pizzagate, and sure enough, now I got these a few minutes ago. I've been here for a little while preparing for this. So these are older, but it's still very much a current trend, even though it doesn't show up in the trends on the left-hand side. And that's one reason I have this particular Twitter tweet on my screen. Twitter is filtering Pizzagate. Use both Pizzagate and Children's Day in your post so that it keeps trending. And this person has used Children's Day, and I'll tell you where that reference, I'll show you where that reference came from. But just for now, suffice it to say that if you can use something that's trending, you can either retweet tweets that you find that you agree with. If you're not real confident about writing tweets and don't want to spend as much time, you can just take a few minutes to retweet some things. And of course you do that simply by clicking on this button, and it asks you if you want to add a comment. You don't have to add a comment, you can just retweet. Again, if you're in a hurry, you want to make as broad of an impact as you can without spending a whole lot of time. But of course, you can add your own comments or start from scratch and write your own tweets if you are so inspired. And if there's a certain, point of view that you want to express, you can do this. And again, I'm making this video for people who are not technophiles. And if you've come across this just accidentally, you probably are laughing at me because this is not real advanced. This is very basic, but I just want to give people just a very basic understanding so that they can start to do this if they're interested, if they've heard the term culture jam, don't know what it means, don't know how to do it. This is what it's kind of like surfing a wave. If you see that there's a wave building, you want to get some distance, you try to catch the wave and move as far as you possibly can. And when we see these waves trending, when we see what people are thinking about, talking about, what they're interested in, we can jump on the wave and bring our point of view with us and get a lot more mileage out of our tweets and out of our time on Twitter. So this is a search that I did. Now this person suggested using Children's Day in the post so that it keeps on trending. How did they know that? Okay, here's how they knew it. This is trends24.in/United-States/tilde-cloud. And I'll include these links in the comments for the video. But so for now, this is Trends24 United States, and you can find everything that's trending, and of course the larger numbers, the larger letters indicate that more people are tweeting about it. So if you can do a search, just I'm on a Mac, so Command F, and I'm not sure, I think it's the same on a Windows computer, but I'm not positive. So do a search here for Children's Day, and here it is, Universal Children's Day and also Children's Day. So that is something that's trending. But you can use this without doing a specific search. If you just look through here and find something that's somewhat relevant to what you want to tweet about, and whatever trend you want to use, just find a trend that's related to the issue that you're concerned about. So Children's Day, yeah, because of the Pizzagate, because it's about pedophilia, it is relevant to Children's Day, because if people are genuinely concerned about children, they will definitely be concerned about Pizzagate and about pedophilia. So again, this is another way to find a trend that a Twitter trend that you might want to write a tweet about, or go to any of these, click on these. It'll take you to the tweets that are trending, and you can retweet, add a comment, or start from scratch, write your own tweet. So there's that means of finding out what's trending. This is another way to find out what's trending. This is just called a trends map, and this is trendsmap.com. This is actually only a part of the website. This is the introduction of how to use it. This is what the actual website looks like. If you just go to trendsmap.com, you can see everything that's trending, and regionally you can see what's trending. And of course you can move around and go to other parts of the world, and you can see down here what's trending in Mexico, and what's trending on the East Coast, what's trending on the West Coast, and find something that's related to what you want to tweet about, and use that. And again, it has to be relevant, or people will get mad at you, which is okay if you're cool with that. But if you really want to get the most momentum out of this, which is what this is all about, culture jamming is all about, then you will make it relevant and craft your tweet to the other ones a little bit and include what is of concern to you. Now, this is the other website, trends24.in/United States, and this is just another way to view the tweet, what's trending. And you can look through these. If you're a sports person, most of these probably mean a lot more to you than they do to me. But if you have an opinion about sports that you can make relevant to something that you feel strongly about, something that's maybe more significant in your life than sports, then you can also add comments or whatever. I think this person needs more humility, or God is the one who's in control over, God's the one who promotes and demotes, whatever. Whatever your point of view is. And obviously I'm hoping that this culture jamming is used for, to release hope and justice, and to reinforce the cause of liberty, because that's how I use it, and that's what my hopes are. So again, just to go back, here's Children's Day, and this is top or latest. I find it's usually helpful to click on latest, because that's where you're more likely to find what people are saying now. So I'm not, just at a glance here, I'm not seeing any of these that I particularly want to retweet. So if I were going to use this trend, Children's Day, to put out information about Pizzagate, Comet Pizza, pedophilia, I would probably just do the search on Twitter and find the tweets about Pizzagate that I'm interested in, and add the hashtag Children's Day just by typing that in. So I hope that's been helpful and encouraging, and tweet well. And I'm mostly making this video for baby boomers who, again, maybe aren't that familiar with this technology. Our time is not finished, baby boomers. We still have a lot to do. The road is long, and I personally feel that, in some respects, baby boomers dropped the ball. In the 60s, we had the vision for a better world. In the 80s, we kind of sold out a little bit to having good jobs and nice houses, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. But I think that we have some unfinished business, and let's have at it now. Let's leave our children and grandchildren a better world than we were born into. So have fun.